Hey everybody, welcome, and we are going to make roasted asparagus tonight. You might have remembered, maybe about 2 months ago, I did a post on Facebook of roasted asparagus, and then there was a piece of ham, and then an egg and some hollandaise sauce drizzled over the top. Well, that's what we're going to make tonight. It's super easy, very healthy, so let's get started. So right now, springtime is upon us, just about, and that's when asparagus really comes into season. So I've got some pretty good sized stalks here. So we're going to be using these. I don't know about you, but I really like asparagus. I use it all the time as a side dish when I'm making chicken. So it's really, really good. Hey Steve, can you spare some change?
No.
Can you asparagus?
Never.
I think that's funny. All right, never mind. Okay, so
I told
let's.
him it wasn't.
Steve and I always go back and forth on which one of us is funnier, and I don't want to say who, but okay. So let's do the olive oil. So we are going to just put these onto a baking sheet. Drizzle what would be about 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And I buy my olive oil at Trader Joe's. It's a Greek olive oil, cold pressed. It's really, really good. Okay, so you just want to do that. And then I am going to add some salt. And we are going to add a little bit of pepper. And I'm going to add a little bit of lemon zest. So optional. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but you certainly could. But that's what I'm going to add here. And these are going to go into a 400-degree oven for 10 to 12 to 13 minutes. Just kind of keep an eye on it at 10. It really depends on the size of your stalks. So if you've got kind of a thick stalk, then you definitely want to go maybe more like 12 or to 13 minutes. If they're just little thin stalks, then you could go 10 minutes. So we're going to put this in the oven again at 400 degrees, and then I also have some maple ham that I bought today at the deli. So this is going to go in at the same time, so it's really easy. So I got my preheated oven already at 400. Slide that in there, and I'll see you back in 10 minutes, and then we're going to make the hollandaise. Okay, let's go ahead and make the hollandaise sauce. So to get started, I've already cracked 3 eggs. So you want to use 3 of the egg yolks, not the whole egg, just the yolk. So 3 egg yolks go into your blender. And then we are going to add a tablespoon of lemon juice, fresh squeezed. And then we are going to add a half a teaspoon of salt. And optional, but I'm going to add a 1/4 of a teaspoon of red pepper flakes. Okay, so you could add cayenne pepper, red pepper flakes. Just gets a little bit of heat to it. Not really much, but I think it tastes really good. Okay, so once you have all that in there, then you want to put it on kind of a medium blend for about 20 seconds. Okay, now that we have done that, then we have to do the next step. Next step is to add melted butter. So I've melted I have melted 10 tablespoons of butter. And then what you want to do is you actually just pour this in while you have this on low. So let me turn this on low speed. Slowly pour in your melted butter. And that process should take you about 20 seconds. So there you have it. The hollandaise sauce is done. Now I'm going to go ahead and make the eggs, and then we'll take a look and see about the asparagus coming out. Okay, everybody, so I'm making the eggs. Just 2 fried eggs, and I just wanted to show you really quickly what I used to do this. So these are egg rings that I bought on Amazon, and they're really inexpensive. I think they're maybe around $5 or $6, and they do a nice job of kind of keeping the egg close together so it doesn't just spread all out in the pan. Normally they're actually prettier than they are even here, but of course because I'm filming it, they're not going to come out quite as pretty as they do as if I don't. But they still stay together, and that's a good thing. So let me finish these, and then the asparagus and the ham is finishing up, and we'll go ahead and plate it. Okay guys, everything is done. Taking the asparagus out of the oven, taking the ham out of the oven. Already started plating, so you can see here, got the asparagus on the bottom, topped up with a piece of ham. There's the egg, and then you just want to drizzle it with a little bit of hollandaise, or a lot of hollandaise sauce, whichever one way you like it. And make it look pretty. Okay, and add a little bit of pepper. And then I'm also going to add a little bit of the tips of green onions. And there you go. So there it is, roasted asparagus. Perfect for breakfast, perfect for brunch, even perfect for dinner.